Bro, what the hell happened to Tesla dividend this morning? Like, I was expecting 83 cents for this payout, and they come in at 40 cents. What the hell? Like, it's even lower than IV-based estimate. This is completely insane. So let's talk about it in this video. And before we begin, bro, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. If you have Tesla, let me know in the comment section below. And also, I will be using this handy dandy YieldMax P&L tracker. So if you want to try it, I'll show you how to get it and how to use it. And you can actually play with it without paying anything. I'll show you that at the end of the video. And also for all the YouTube viewers, subscribers, bro, I'll be sharing with you in this video at the end. I'll put a big 25% discount coupon code for life. Basically, you can do a free trial for 7 days. You can try it out. If you like it, you can continue using it. If not, you can just cancel. But that 25% gives you a 25% discount for life. So if or when we increase the price, if it changes, your price does not change and the discount remains on your account. Anyway, also, last quick thing, this is not a financial advice, so I'm not a financial advisor. This is just for fun and for my own investing purposes. I built this tool because I tried downloading those Excel files and trying to put everything together, but a couple days later I just forgot to download the file, and my whole thing fell apart. And also just like importing the trades and holdings and cleaning it up, removing unnecessary items, it was a complete nightmare. And I feel like so Rod is doing it every morning, and every night he downloads those files and cleans them. It must be a total pain for him. So I feel that pain. So I created this tool that does this automatically. Anyway, yeah, let's begin, bro. So Tesla, what the hell happened? Again, they paid less than the IV-based estimate, which is completely insane. They also paid far below, like half of my, less than half of my prediction, which was 83 cents. So when I made the video on Sunday, I believe, for the whole group A, the estimate stood at like 79 cents on the low end and 96 cents on the high end. And that because Tesla price at the time was slightly lower. Okay, but because Trump and Musk kind of made up, that whole bromance drama ended. Not the best outcome. Like, it's unfortunate that, you know, they're not best buds anymore, but at least they're not actively fighting. And so that's good for Tesla. But anyway, so I was expecting 83 cents, and they're paying 40 cents. What the hell happened? So, bro, after I already rendered this video, I was ready to upload it, and then I decided maybe I'm not alone with my estimate for Tesla for this cycle. And so I went to Return on Dividends Rod's channel, and I wanted just to confirm with what his estimate was for Tesla. And so I already kind of like fast forwarded to where he begins his video. By the way, if you're not subscribed to Return on Dividends to Rod, he is the GOAT. He was the first to start doing all these YieldMax videos. So make sure you subscribe to him, give him a shout out. His videos are great. But yeah, so anyway, let's begin, and I'll make my commentary. So it's a little bit, I fast forward, I speed up his video so we don't spend too much time on it. But yeah, let's do it.
Tesla, their last two payments, 65 cents and then 76 cents. All right, gains per share, price-wise, negative, right? So that doesn't help. But if we go to our handy-dandy file that we're used to, we go to the group's value tab, we go to Tesla, they actually made $194 million, which is...
By the way, bro, so this number, the P&L for the cycle and $1.53 P&L per share exactly matches our numbers right here. So he has been doing diligently downloading all the export files, and kudos to him. It's a lot of work, but as you can see, in the numbers match. So let's see if his estimate matches or is close to what I did in that video a few days ago. Let's go.
It's awesome, right? It's $1.53 per share, right? If you share it with all these 126,000 degenerates or Tesla Tribe members, it comes to $1.53, all right?
By the way, I hope Rod doesn't strike my video for copyright that I'm taking like from him. But yeah, sorry, I'm gonna stop interrupting. Let's go.
Which would be an amazing payment, but let's get real, guys. That is not happening. And again, I'm looking at my yield. I'm like, really, that seems too high. But I did give them an 82-cent guesstimate, which yeah, would result in a 132% yield. That does seem high, doesn't it? Now that I'm looking at this, I don't know, man. Okay, back video wasn't working for me. Had to refresh.
Okay, bro. So I did 83 cents. The algo estimator at the time, again, it was based on a different Tesla price, and this is automatic. It was showing 76 cents to like, 79 cents to 96 cents, and I gave it an 83 cent. And yeah, and like I said, they're below the IV. So let's just finish what he, if he changes his estimate, and then we'll move on.
Okay, 4:30 a.m. where Robert is. Thank you for getting up, Robert. Oh, did you get up for? I don't know if I could do that because they did good last time. They paid 76. Could they pay more? Sure. I feel like the yield should be in 120. That's why the only reason I'm hesitating. You know what I mean? Okay. You know know what? I'm gonna put it back in the 70s. Sorry, guys.
Okay, so he put it at 78, which is still at the low end of the tracker, and again, compared to how much they earned in the previous dividend, I think they should have paid 80 cents. Let's take a look at rolling P&L. So this is if this just shows you if they made or lost money for the cycles beginning of the year, since the beginning of the year, so year to date. Now some of the cycles, like this one, it actually went back into December. This is the declaration date or end date of the cycle. Anyway, so year to date, so to say, they lost $2.15. Okay, I understand that a lot of funds had this problem, and like, but previous cycle, May 9th, bro, they made $1.31, right? And they paid 76-cent dividend. So at the time, they had a much higher loss per share cumulative, because since then they added $1.53 here and another 3 cents here, so that's $1.56. So this loss per share at the end of May cycle was like $3.80, $3.70. So it has gone down significantly. And yeah, they're sandbagging the dividend, but come on, 40 cents, they made $1.53 in the cycle. So that's pretty much like 25% of what they earned, a little bit more, 26% of what they made in the cycle. So, bro, this is like insane. And I understand they have to kind of like recoup the losses they made and, balance things out, but they made less money last cycle. Over here in May, they made $1.31 and they paid out 76 cents. So I have no idea what's going on. It's the yield on it is 60%. At I'm not sure based on what price, probably on Monday's price, but whatever. The good news is when this whole drama was happening, I picked up a few more shares of TSLY for $7.95. So that was good. I'm up about 10% on that. I should have really picked up more when it was like in the $6 range, but I was buying other stocks. I was buying like ALab, so Astera Lab and Arista Networks. I was buying NVIDIA, a little bit of Amazon. So there were things to buy back then in April. That was a good fishing season. Anyway, so I'm kind of upset with current dividend, but I think they're sandbagging others as well. So look over here, SNOI. I just opened it for you. So the SNOI prediction was in this range around $1.40 to $1.07. Again, this changes up to the end of the cycle until it like completely ends, until they announce, and it uses the IV and the price of the underlying and also the price of the share and the other factors, like it uses synthetics. And by the way, but anyway, let me finish about SNOI and then we'll talk about synthetic positions. So yeah, even SNOI, they're sandbagging. SNOI made $2.23 in a cycle, so they're paying out about 60% of that, give or take, which is not bad. Rolling P&L on SNOI is a little bit better than on TSLY. They actually made some money for the year. They paid a lot more than they made net. Here's an interesting thing. Look, so the lowest dividend that TSLY paid this year, actually going back to September, was 46 cents in March, and that's when they were losing a lot of money. So again, if we look at March cycle, they lost $1.65. And they paid 46 cents. So how does it make sense that we make $1.53 and they paid 40 cents, less than this lowest number over here? So one of the explanations is this massive increase in the shares outstanding, 10% increase, and part of it was because TSLY was like below $8, and people are like, yeah, let's go. And this is when the whole drama between Trump and Musk began to unwind, and they started making up, and they're buddy again. So people are like, okay, we believe in Tesla again, and let's go. But this makes no sense. They're paying less than IV. So whatever, it is what it is. That means more money for next cycles. So not complaining. This is a long-term game, but I think they should have paid a little bit more, at least like 60 cents, if they want to send back this hard. So as far as synthetics, I'm not gonna go long into this, bro. So yesterday I made a video that msty pays my mortgage. And it had a very warm response. By the way, bro, everybody who watched that video and smash the like button, subscribe, thank you. If you haven't watched it, I'm gonna link it at the end of this video, and be sure to like and subscribe to get more updates like this. But what I noticed during that video is we have this synthetic position here, this pair, that is not identified as such. So all the synthetics are identified as blue color over here, and this one is not. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? That means my prediction is off, because synthetic is part of the algorithm prediction. Our synthetic position, if it's in the red or in the green, the P&L on the synthetic is part of this algo estimate. and that means that the whole estimate is off. And it doesn't happen often, so I don't think we had this during last cycle. Let's go back and see if that was the problem. So let's take a look at all the positions. Yeah, I don't see any puts. So we had two synthetics during last cycle. Okay, but this cycle, it was a problem. And so I fixed that. I found what the problem is. I'm going to rerun the whole database, make sure that doesn't happen. I want this tool to be as good, as accurate as possible. And again, bro, you can try it out 7 days for free. The 25% discount. I'm going to put it up right here, right now. And let me show you, like, if you don't want to sign up, but you just want to try this out, let me show you how you can do it. So basically, you just click on this link, YMTracker. And if you're not a member, you'll see this page. All right. And basically, this is a fully functional demo. It works for one stock, Zoma, but you can do the same thing. You can go through different cycles right here, and you can look at all the reports. You can see the holdings, the trades. You can see dividends and shares outstanding. You can see the rolling P&L for the stock, and basically, you see the estimate, and you can go cycle by cycle and check the whole thing out. And if you want to sign up, again, you can use the 25% promo code. That will give you a lifetime discount. So yeah, try it out. So on our website, we have a launch promotion that ends soon over here, but that's 15%. So 25% is reserved only for the YouTube people. So because I love you guys, and I hope you love me back. Anyway, so quick, just want to finish it off that we fixed that synthetic position thing. So right now here it identifies every synthetic position correctly. This is my like backend testing tool, just to go through different cycles and make sure that everything works correctly. It even identifies the long calls here. So this is like a lottery call that they have. If MicroStrategy goes above 400, we're going to make some serious money, and I think we might actually get there. So this expires in a couple days. Hope maybe they'll even close it today for profit. I don't know, but we have this crazy debug that I still have to analyze thoroughly because I want to make this tool as accurate as possible. And yeah, so I'm gonna make another video about this whole thing. But bro, thanks for watching. Good luck to all the TSLY holders for next cycle. This cycle is kind of meh. It's not that good, but whatever. Again, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, try out the YieldMax tracker if you don't want to deal with the Excel files that you have to download if you forget you don't have the data. So this YieldMax tracker basically fixes all of those problems and saves a lot of time. I think it's a great tool. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video where I go over this tool, just kind of like nerdy stuff. I don't know if anybody wants to watch it, but I'm gonna make it anyway. All right, I'll see you in the next video, bro.